Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence podcast.
Yes, sir. This is episode 98.
Uh-oh, tried to set us back.
I was dyslexic on that one. I almost said 89.
Episode 98.
Almost hit it with the Robert Kelly.
Jesus Christ. As always, I'm Big Cass.
How that guy feel?
And stepping in for the night.
We got Doughboy.
Boy.
Dope
Hi
Magic.
guys, did you miss me?
Yeah, Dope Magic back in the palace.
Hell yeah.
How y'all doing, man?
Shit, tired.
I'm 6 feet above instead of 6 feet under. That's all I can say.
That's all we can ask for.
That too. Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
all we can motherfucking ask for. Speaking of being 6 feet under, y'all got any RIPs?
No.
I got one, man, and he's he ain't famous or nothing, but he's young man's a hero. I ain't want to make it melanated mad because he died. But I said that wrong, didn't I? I know I did.
I'm trying to hold it in.
Rest,
I'll let it out.
rest in peace to 16-year-old Bryce Brooks of Atlanta, who died after he heroically jumped into the ocean of Florida trying to rescue 4 younger children that didn't know how to swim and were drowning. He saved all the children, but tragically, he lost his life in the process.
Oh man, that's messed up.
That's a big man.
He's a hero though.
He's definitely 100% a hero, so
Definitely a hero.
I just wanted to give him a RIP. Like I said, I couldn't make it no melanated.
Understood.
But yeah, that young man, I said all the kids survived too, no casualties. He just didn't make it. So once again, rest in peace, Bryce Brooks.
Rest in
That's
peace.
You are a hero, young man.
Yes, you are.
Man.
Yeah, that's how I started it.
Nah, I'm reading your notes.
What I got?
Everything that I got.
What you got?
2 of the ones at the top after your RIP.
The TickTockers?
Yeah. No, after your RIP.
The man that went crazy on the highway?
Yeah.
And then
and then
the motherfuckers
Hold on, wait. You can read that shit?
He's been doing this to me for long enough, man. He's
Don't put your
figured it
phone
out.
in front of me.
He's figured it out, bro. Now I gotta figure out how to write sloppier because my claim to fame is doing can read my
And
notes.
he read it upside down too.
He's been doing it long enough, bro.
You like Rain Man or something, man. What the fuck?
He's figured it out, bro. We almost 100 episodes in.
You just cracked the Da Vinci Code, brother.
Man, listen. It's chicken scratch, but it's not terrible
Man,
chicken
I'm looking
scratch.
dead at the whole time, and I don't understand nothing.
it's like graffiti.
Yeah, it's like graffiti. And a lot of times they don't be full words and shit.
Nope.
That just means
I know, it'd be abbreviations. You can read it out. That's what I'm saying. Like, golly. Well, looks like I'll be here for 98 episodes so I can see this shit. I understand it.
you got you got 40 episodes prior to this to just seeing this bullshit.
So I need to be here for 150 episodes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And this is some of the more well written of my notes, which is embarrassing, but
It's in jail pen.
yeah, it's in jail print. It's all shiny and shit. I feel fancy.
He's lying. That's
I
all the
did
pen he
feel-
had in the house.
I did feel fancy. I had a whole pack of jail pens because of my daughter. I had all types of colors, and I picked
Never gonna
baby
run out.
blue.
Never running
I
down.
picked baby blue. I had all types of other colors to pick. That's
Yeah,
almost
plethora of colors.
yeah. It's a 100 pack.
I thought they was markers.
So did I. Ooh, my bad, y'all. Normally, my custom is I take my first hit off camera, so y'all don't have to see the ugly face. I forgot. So y'all got the ugly face this time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, man. That motherfucking hardest working man in Memphis was so funny from the other
That was
episode. I
hilarious.
had to make it a snippet.
That
to
was
put it up.
hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. When I
To
seen
the
it, I was like,
episode?
did he upload the podcast again?
Hardest working man in Memphis. You probably he just uploaded the motherfucker the other day. We not telling what day this is. We just uploaded it the other day. And it was a part in the pod. It was just a random topic, nigga, but it was so
That
motherfucking
was
funny. I had to
hilarious.
go back into the pod and find it and make a pod short. and uploaded.
He'd have been the title if it wasn't for the teachers.
Yes, man, this nigga in Memphis, bro, robbed 11 people in 30 minutes on a bike.
I heard that.
And the last two, nigga, he took that nigga truck, threw the bike in the back of the truck, and then robbed it.
Oh, he wasn't giving that bike up, was he? He wasn't giving that bike up.
Yeah,
That was his lifeline.
That was secondary.
That was his lifeline.
In case the truck fucked up.
Shit,
I can get through alleys with this one.
tire go flat. I'm hopping on that bike, boy.
In Memphis too, shit, he can get all around.
Oh yeah, definitely. Memphis, it really ain't that big.
Nah, it ain't that big, but it's kind of big.
Yeah, it's kind of big, but I mean, it's bigger than Indianapolis.
Yeah. Shit, it might not really be
No,
bigger
it's
than
not.
this.
Right.
No, it's not. We're the 14th largest city.
Oh, can we start acting like it?
That's why, nigga, I tell people all the time, because everybody be running back and forth to Atlanta. I said, nigga, if 45 niggas got famous in Indianapolis, this would be Atlanta.
It would.
Geographically, we are actually bigger than Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know about population.
Not
Definitely not.
population.
Geographically.
Also, too, you know, since we the crossroads, everybody comes through here in some form of fashion. So,
Yeah, it's almost more often than not, nigga, when you meet motherfuckers, they don't be from here. They done landed here.
yeah. I think
Especially back in the day, like when I was a kid, motherfuckers was getting stationed at the fort. So I got to this bitch.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people did.
Yeah, so I got to this motherfuckers.
You're right.
That's like me and Chips. Both randomly born in Germany.
Germany, yeah.
Landed somewhere else, then ended up here. That nigga landed in New Jersey, I landed in California, then somehow ended up here because of Fort Bend.
Hey, they got a good PX center though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. I use my dad's PX card all the time.
I ain't been to the new PX. I need to get my dad's.
Tax free.
I know, I ain't been to the new one.
Yeah.
I ain't been, oh shit. My bad, y'all. I ain't been to the new one. Well, let's get into that. Let's get into one of the motherfucking stories that we both got, man.
Alright.
Apparently, a man lost his mind, man.
With stacks of cash.
Stacks of cash.
Okay.
Man throws $200,000 in cash out of a car window into the interstate in Oregon. Investigators said the money belonged to the man and his family, and the man drained the family's shared bank account in cash and then let it fly along the highway.
They were all $100 bills too.
Investigators said the money belonged to 38-year-old Colin McCarthy and his family. Investigators said McCarthy drained the family's shared bank account in cash, then let it fly along the highway freeway. There is little that the police can do for the family because it was a shared account with McCarthy's name on it. McCarthy is not facing any charges. Troopers said McCarthy told them he did it because he was doing well and wanted to share the money with others. The family said although the chances are slim, they're asking anyone who found any of the money to return it to the Oregon State Police because that money is very much needed by the family.
Yeah, they've been left penniless.
Yeah.
No monies, no other ways of getting any type of financials.
Was it like was it a shared bank account? Was it a shared savings account?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Where he at?
Because he gifted the money and he blessed others with gifts.
Because I'm telling you, it'd been an episode of First 48.
Dog, man, boy, whoop his ass. You hear me?
No, he gotta go.
So even back that one up, right? So we got the dime heist.
Did you hear about this one, man? In Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that where was it?
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Well, Pennsylvania, I guess so. Yeah. So it says police are searching for who's responsible for Philadelphia heist of $2 million dimes.
$2 million in dimes.
Okay.
No.
No, this just says $2 million dimes.
Yeah, it's
What's that?
That'd be $200,000.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Yeah,
No. It was $750,000 worth of dimes.
Oh, okay. Because we got two different stories in. Still in the Walmart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
okay.
thing.
They saying 200,000.
That's how he could got away with.
Oh, okay.
He must have got away with 200,000.
Because it says police are searching for the masterminds behind a dime heist that took place in a Walmart parking lot. So the truckload full of dimes from the Philadelphia Mint that was headed to Florida ended up being robbed overnight. So roughly 2 million dimes were stolen, worth 200,000. That's what this one says.
Okay, yeah, this one. But if you look at the picture, there's a lot of dimes that didn't make it. So I guess
That's what
it
they
was
got away with.
$750,000 worth of dimes in the truck.
And only 200 got
200.
stolen. I mean,
Well,
that's
2 million.
that's
That's
not too
yeah.
good.
But see, you know how heavy fucking 2 million dimes is that to me?
Hell yeah.
And I'd take it though.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
They gotta be running around here in every coin star in the motherfucking state.
You be the one have them all tilted.
Yeah.
Here I come with my pennies and other various coins, and it says, no, we're a fool.
We're full.
We're no longer taking
all
dimes.
dimes, baby.
And you know what else?
Them niggas had licked them.
Yeah, they have no arrests made. And Crime Stoppers
Wants
wants you to help.
Give
They
some
always,
tips.
Crime Stoppers always want a nigga to give them some tips.
Man, they kill me. See something, say something.
No.
Nah. That's
But
y'all
that-
fault how y'all make it, because if y'all did shit, y'all wouldn't say nothing either.
What my one
Kiss my
nigga
ass.
said, the one nigga that be doing the videos we were talking about, I remember when you niggas used to do this. Like, I remember, y'all remember when y'all used to wear see-through Air Forces.
Right.
That nigga had a picture of a nigga with some type of crazy ass Jordans on. He said, I'm calling the authorities on y'all. He said, y'all always said, if I see something, say something. So I'm saying something about how you tried to spread that out amongst the community. That nigga's hilarious. I ain't seen no new videos from him, man. He must have got burnt out with social
No,
media.
he did one about some Zaconis.
He got to have some Zaconis on 2 pods ago.
What was his name?
I had some Zaconis
I don't
on
know
last
his
pod.
name. I don't know his name, but he's a
Black nigga from Chicago. We be seeing all them Chicago viral niggas because we so close in proximity.
Yeah.
Was it on TikTok?
Algorithms.
Yeah,
Okay.
algorithms
TikTok.
and shit.
That's how I got in with Roman the family.
Like I just figured out who he was telling me the other day when this nigga Skinbone was beefing with dude.
I showed you the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Leon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was dope.
What, he had them Super Mario boots on?
No.
He was
beefing
another
with
comedian.
This other comedian nigga because he got
Chicago.
drunk and got in his feelings about some shit.
They got
They
in a
just put
fight?
up a video the other day talking about the beef is squashed.
Oh, okay.
But he made a whole video about it.
Yeah. And he redid it. He like did it doing a juvenile beat.
Yeah.
The
The
Hump
Hump beat. Yeah.
beat. He get drunk and start crying, huh? He's a whole ass nigga, huh?
He ride around the city in a Honda Accord, huh?
I like them, man. They don't antagonize nobody, so they make this shit just funny themselves.
Yeah.
Natural creativity and shit.
Yeah.
They are.
I like old boy, man.
Who?
Speaking of old boy, Desi.
Desi Banks.
Yes, that dude
Yeah,
crazy.
Desi's hilarious.
His videos.
Desi's motherfucking hilarious. All right, what else we got?
I got a little old lady.
Tell me about her.
So a little old lady was charged with her third bank heist after allegedly handing the teller a note saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you." And it says, Pleasant Hill Police Department arrested 78-year-old Bonnie Gooch,
She out here thugging.
spelled Gooch, after she allegedly demanded thousands of dollars from a bank teller during a robbery. Police in Missouri got a shock last week when they were called to a bank robbery to find a little old lady had made off with thousands of dollars. They arrested 70-year-old Bonnie Gooch on April 5th after being called to a robbery at the Gopert Financial Bank. She had entered the bank wearing an all-gray ensemble with a black N95 mask, sunglasses, and plastic gloves.
She look like a regular old lady.
Yeah, so
She ain't playing no game.
it says, according to the court documents seen by the news outlet, she approached the counter, handed the teller a note, which read, "This is a robbery. I need 13,000 in small bills. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you." So a day after her arrest,
That's real specific.
yeah.
The hell she have going on?
And she probably got away doing the speed limit.
She had a tax bill doing some shit. She
Well,
had
they said what this is her third one. Yeah, her third bank heist.
It's how she get down.
Yeah.
Bonnie ain't no plaything.
She was charged by the prosecutor's office with stealing and attempted stealing from a financial institution.
Miss Gooch.
Oh, she's fed.
She has a cash bond of $25,000, and her next arraignment is scheduled for May the 25th. But yeah, she done did 3 banks at the age of 78.
She ain't playing no games.
She probably pulled off in a station wagon with wood panel.
Yeah, she ain't playing no games.
She linked up with dude from Memphis.
Oh yeah.
That nigga's the hardest working man in Memphis, Tennessee, nigga.
That was motivation for her.
Yeah, she said this nigga did 11 in 30 minutes. Said, let me go get a bank. This nigga cold brother, man.
I think I seen one. I don't know what city it was, but I seen one with dude. He had a wig on and he robbed the bank, and his mama was the getaway driver.
Damn.
His mama?
Yeah. Both of them got locked up.
His mama.
His mama. Mama take me in there.
We had one on here, wasn't no bank shit, but we had one on here, buddy, was to get away. His son went in there and killed a bunch of niggas, and the daddy was a getaway driver.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And the daddy was trying to play like he didn't know what his son had going. I was just picking my son up.
Yeah, so they ended up giving him the sentence, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him the time. Because he wouldn't snitch on his son.
Yeah.
Like, fool, you burnt rubber out
They
in the
sent
park.
they sent him back to Mexico, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Mexican. He was Mexican. He went, he did some gangster shit, told some niggas up, got back in the car. Daddy was a getaway driver. But when the daddy saw the heat was on his ass, he sent his son to Mexico, and they came and got the daddy, and we 10 toes pops.
Right.
He took the whole, like, they knew he didn't do this shit, but they gave him all the time.
Yeah. Because he aided his son.
Because he hated his son, he did this and the third, he was an accessory, like, 10 toe pops wasn't no plaything.
Nah, he wasn't no plaything. He said, fuck them motherfuckers.
That part, I think I sent it to you. That's why I gotta look for it.
What happened?
About the dude that robbed the bank with his mama.
Oh.
Shit, we just had, one here with a mother and daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, they was going around getting all type of banks and shit.
Yeah, they was on some other shit. This is starting to become a thing. Montana becomes the first state to completely ban TickTock on all personal devices.
Uh-oh.
I was just talking about some shit like this last night. On all personal devices. Damn.
Yeah.
How they gonna keep tabs on that?
I don't know. I'm about to find out soon.
Right.
I just saw it. You know, sometimes I don't like to read the story. I know you do the same thing. I be wanting
to get the shock
authentic.
value.
Yeah. Montana has become the first United States to ban TikTok on Friday after passing legislation that prohibits the app on all personal devices. The bill makes it illegal for the app stores to give users the option to download the app, and also makes it illegal for the company to operate within the state.
Damn. That's taking away people's freedoms.
That's why it's a motherfucking sketchy line.
Yeah.
The bill is now headed to the desk of Governor Greg Gianforte, a Republican who previously banned TikTok on government devices. If the bill is signed and becomes a law, the Montana Department of Justice would fine app stores or TikTok $10,000 for each violation, and $10,000 more for each day that the violation continues.
Damn.
If Governor Gianforte signs that bill, the law would take that effect until January. One important thing to note is that although the app has been banned, the bill does not make it illegal for people who already have TikTok to use the app.
Oh,
So all they're gonna do is force a lot of motherfuckers just to get it.
like now.
Yeah, right
so
now.
they be grandfathered in.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
If you got it, or if you think you got to be grandfathered in.
But they ain't trying to say that, and they ain't letting everybody know that.
Yeah, but that's what I said. One important thing to know.
So if you go buy a new phone,
I mean, once you like transfer it over, it should be
Okay.
automatically. Your apps and stuff should automatically be on.
Okay, I just thought they trying to get you on, you know.
It'd be a fresh download.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I got a couple phones. Like, my one phone was for music.
Right.
Like, you know, when I bought it, it wasn't attached to any of my emails. I had to make a new email.
Right.
And I started downloading shit and logging into it. But I didn't have TikTok at that time. So if I'd have bought that phone and downloaded TikTok, that'd have been considered, because I already didn't have an account.
I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. Damn, that's fucked up, man.
But like, I got TikTok on this phone. So if I buy a new iPhone, it's here already. And when I transfer everything over, it'd be my same.
See, I feel like they just can't censor a lot of shit on there because it's owned by.
That's the problem, bro. If you look at, thank you. It's a good segue.
Yeah.
Not even a segue. Good point of conversation. If you look, you remember what we had to start calling the solution
Yeah.
Right.
on here because of fear of being
Canceled.
demonetized, shadow banned.
Yeah.
You know how, like, if you're on Instagram and a motherfucker on there talking some real shit, they'll block the post and you gotta hit it and say
you want to see it for
Say
real.
you want to see it, yeah.
shit like that, especially shit that's motherfuckers speaking real shit about, like, government shit and financial shit and shit that they don't want you to know.
Right.
All that shit's on TikTok.
Hell yeah.
All of it's on TikTok, and they can't stop it.
Nope.
So
That's why I found out the information about the chicken shit.
Yeah, that's why they want to ban it, because you think about something like what was that shit that I had that every goddamn freak nasty shit in the world was on for a long time? Tumblr.
I never had one of them.
Bro, listen. Anybody and their mama can download Tumblr, and every other page was fucking.
Yep.
Straight fucking.
Fucking nasty
shit.
Motherfuckers.
I didn't know that.
Gore videos.
Yep.
The most foulest fucked up shit. But they ain't never, not one time, start trying to ban Tumblr.
Nah. Because everybody on there doing just what they want them to do.
Twitter.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
may not be able to directly post that shit, but you can post it with the link, and the link go right to some nasty shit. And nigga, you don't even have to have a Twitter account to get to the link. Motherfuckers send
Do
you.
you want to open it in the app, or do you just want to open it outside? Outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
nigga, it go right to some nasty shit. So all that's fine.
Right. But not this TikTok.
Because
Where people on here giving real shit.
But they
Yeah.
they censored Tumblr.
Oh, okay. But that's like
Eventually.
they starting to do YouTube and everything else. Like, you can't even say die, rape, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Without some type of yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, they do have some kind of censors on TikTok.
Oh no, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
Well,
But
no,
they're
no.
not. But they're not.
You
gonna
can't
stop.
say like dead and all that.
Oh, but yeah, but
you
they're
gotta
not
say
gonna stop
unalive
the
and
They
stuff.
took
Yeah,
down-
it's not gonna
But
stop.
they're not gonna stop like the conspiracies and the people.
Oh,
actually
yeah, no,
giving truth
definitely.
and
And
help.
that's why I said that's the only problem. Because as far as vulgar shit, and they took down one of my videos because I picked up a bottle of liquor.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
I didn't even hit it.
You wasn't even showing the label.
I didn't show the label. I didn't drink it. I made a video. The phone rang. It was the phone ringing, and I answered the bottle.
Oh, okay.
And it was like when your best friend called, when your homeboy called. I was like, what? You wouldn't drink right now, like. But it was a joke about the bottle.
I seen it.
But the bottle was closed. The top of the label was covered. They took it down. Said it went against
I seen that video.
Yeah, it stayed up on every other platform.
Right.
Just not the one you initially started.
Yeah,
It.
it's not on TikTok. So like they got perimeters,
Yeah,
and they don't let a bunch of craziness go on there. But as far as what we supposed to be so known for, as far as freedom of speech,
Sure. We're not getting it.
yeah, and I'm not talking about they taking shit down for profanity and
Nah.
this and the third. They're taking shit down for motherfuckers voicing their
Speaking the truth.
opinions, opinions, facts, whatever it may be. Motherfuckers saying what we supposed to have. We supposed to be able to voice this shit, right?
You're supposed to be able to turn things into good, but you know they don't want it that way.
You know, it's all about them controlling shit. Then, like you said, and then they keep saying shit like the reason that they're trying to do it is because it's a China-based company and they're scared that
They're data breaching.
They're taking our data and all this and the third. But the thing is,
Y'all been doing it.
all the companies we got here mysteriously have data breaches every other goddamn year.
T-Mobile do. T-Mobile had one last year.
Man, you know how many letters I get in the mail? Your name might have been included in a data breach. So and it's from everybody I pay bills to.
Yep.
Y'all shit, my data breaches. Y'all always say, and them people sell that data, bro.
Yeah,
they definitely do.
Them people
Hell
sell.
yeah.
Motherfuckers hold that door open and go, whatever you see while I'm gone, I don't know anything about.
Right.
And then they come back in.
They set some shit on the coffee table and walk away.
Sit some shit on the coffee table, motherfucker handle some money when they walk out the door.
You can't look at this while I'm here, but I gotta use the bathroom.
Exactly.
And I gotta do a number 2. I gotta take a shit.
You can't look at this. You can't look at this top secret
I'm gonna
information.
watch TikTok.
Yeah. You can't look at this top secret information on section 3, page 2.
Yeah. Statutes 11 through 19.
2 sentences took down.
But I mean, when it's all said and done, man, you know what it is. But this is a capitalistic society.
Yeah.
It's all ran out for money, and with it being
Foreign
a foreign thing,
company. Yeah.
they're not making any money off of it.
Hell no. Because it don't even run the same like how YouTube does as far as a community of creators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
they're all individual.
And I tell you what, them motherfuckers on there, I'm trying to figure it out now, but them motherfuckers on there, and it may be because it's so widely across the world, it's so easy to go viral on there.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
had a video of me lifting weights do 97,000.
Damn. That's what's up.
Yeah. It did, I get paid on Instagram and Facebook. It did a few thousand on Instagram, a few thousand on Facebook. Forget it, 97K on TikTok.
Shit. That's what's up.
It did 43K in a night. I woke up in the morning like, holy shit. Yeah. It was the video of me deadlifting 675.
Okay.
I got out the gas station and young nigga hopped out the car and said, 675. I said, yeah.
He got in the car like a celebrity.
You know they is putting the ads on my videos and shit now, nigga.
Yeah, we had a conversation.
Yeah,
earlier
nigga, don't get
about
mad
that.
at me about getting the ad revenue, baby.
I was trying to click on one of his videos and accidentally he got an ad up under his video. And
You seen the ad?
What it is, it's not like a video. No, it's just
it's just a little streamer.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I wouldn't pay. I kind of just clicked it and accidentally clicked the ad.
Yeah.
Man, my
Trying to sell this
first
nigga cologne for the
75 posts were about cologne. I said, I called him. Fuck you.
He said, oh, this nigga like cologne.
Was it Scentbird?
Scentbird, Fragrance Net, anything.
Have y'all tried any of those?
I don't work cologne like that.
Okay.
Sometimes I just put on like
I've been trying to get away from the oils and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
I think
oils
Scentbird
cool,
is like they like dupes, and you gotta do like subscription like Manscaped and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you gotta do like a subscription like.
And what they send you something every month?
When you get on there,
and you take the ones you don't like and
You send them back.
yeah, because what they do is you get on there and they and I thought about doing it because sometimes I like cologne, sometimes I don't.
Right.
So I've never like wanted to get like a big bottle because it'll just sit there.
he likes George Marisons.
You want to smell like me?
Man,
It's like cabbage.
You want to smell like me?
Man, that was the funniest commercial ever, man.
Snickers.
But nah, they get on there. You get on there and you fill out they have like an in-depth questionnaire.
Of like
for
what you
like
like
your
and what you don't like.
okay.
What you like and what you don't like, and then
Your preferences and shit.
From your answers, they
Concocted something for you.
they concoct a different selection of smells or one smell or whatever they do, and then they send it to you. And like it's like the clothes place that does that.
Good idea.
Oh,
Like thread beef.
Yeah,
thread
beef.
yeah.
You keep what you fuck with, what you don't, you send it back.
That's what's up.
And then,
Now, do they
it's like a monthly subscription.
not knockoffs, but do they make like clones? Like, say you wanted.
I'm assuming like if you like an
it's the
Ishimiyaki, they'll
Yeah.
send
Something that's
their
really-
version of it.
It ain't
but
nothing but the oils.
The equate version of Ishimiyaki.
Yeah, and it'll be in in like a little, like a spray tube.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't come in like the
That's what.
teriyaki bag.
Yeah,
dope,
that's why I said. That's why I thought about doing it because I don't wear cologne enough to go buy. Like, what's that one shit, man, that smells fucking great?
Creed.
Bingo. I wouldn't go buy it though.
Man, you don't want.
I need like one of them sample packs or some shit.
Yeah, you
Cause
can
I
dab
don't
a
wear
little
cologne
bit here
enough
and
I
to.
bought
Yeah.
a simple pack and it was still $100.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. Cause most of the time, majority of the time, I smell like the shea butter lotion I wear, nigga. Like, which I mean doesn't.
Well, I got a lot of cologne, but it makes no sense because I'm not allowed to wear it because, you know. Anyways, you bought it for me, but I can't wear it unless I'm with you. Oh, okay.
I don't go out enough or shit like that. I'm always at the gym or yard work and all that. And them is places where cologne isn't really
Right. And being driving around with people, I don't be wanting to smell like cologne.
Yeah.
And shit.
like I got a couple Armani's back there and a few other things. So like, it's time to go. I could
Yeah.
but I mean
As far as being a advocate buyer.
yeah, I go to some of my homeboys' house. They got their whole goddamn dresser.
Yeah,
top of their
on top
dresser.
of it,
is
lined up.
thousands of dollars worth of cologne and shit,
Ain't
which
gonna
is
use
cool.
them. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's not like it's something that expires.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah,
it don't.
and
I remember
that
back
can
in the
be
day.
Vice.
Back in the day, nigga, and I ain't bought another bottle of cologne ever since then. You remember how expensive Ishimiyaki used to be? I had the big bottle of Ishimiyaki,
Oh,
right?
shit.
He had a fifth.
I was going to California, and unbeknownst to me, I had just been to California 9 months prior to this. Unbeknownst to me, because it's before social media and shit, unbeknownst to me, they had changed the rules on the travel sizes of liquids you could have.
Right.
This is when they went to
That was right there.
And this was your
carry.
carry-on.
carry-on.
Was
Right.
after 9/11.
If it was
right?
in my regular, if it was in my regular bag, it'd have been fine.
Totally fine.
Well, this was way after 9/11 because this is like
I mean, but that was the reason why.
yeah. Well,
They just kept changing.
They just kept changing
Okay.
shit, and what they eventually changed it to, which is why like when you go into Myers and all that shit, it's that big
travel
section
size.
of travel size
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Because you used to be able to take your home toothpaste and all that shit,
Yeah.
just throw it in your travel. You can
Yeah.
pack whatever you wanted to in your regular luggage.
Just going up under the plane.
Just went up under the plane, but and nigga, I was running late to catch my plane. They like, you either got to throw it away or miss your flight and try and put it under the plane. So I ended up having to throw away the big bottle of Ishimiyaki, big bottle of mouthwash, big thing of toothpaste, like all that shit. But all that shit, I just stop at CVS and can get.
Right, but
I
not
can't get this
Ishimiyaki.
$300 ass fucking bottle of Ishimiyaki back. 'Cause it was the big joint.
The fifth.
Nigga, I never bought another bottle of cologne after that. Any
So
cologne
why
I
you
got
in
right now was a
CVS?
gift.
You in CVS, you could have got you some juke.
Not no Jew.
I'm just gonna wear some
some
motherfucking
Jovan
with some brute, nigga. With some brute. I'm gonna start wearing Axe body spray again like I'm a 13-year-old.
Man, that
You
shit
gon-
got
you
a
gon- you
horrible
gon-
after smell.
You gonna double pit the chesty?
Double pitch the chesties. I forgot all about that.
On that note, we taking a break. Right, break time is over and we are back to it.
Nothing to it, but get back to it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wild case in Texas, man. Meek Mill was talking about it. He said, he made a statement saying that, I saw Meek Mill's statement, so then I had to go dig into the story. He's saying that basically what we already know, that, but him and Jay-Z is into that, like, reform,
Yeah, get people out of
police
jail.
reform shit.
Okay.
Now, he was saying that, black men's lives aren't valued for anything
True.
in these states, in this country.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know that.
Right.
But for some odd reason,
Nobody
it has
else.
taken us so long to convince anyone else, even though all the numbers are there.
Statistically.
And all the people saying shit are there, so.
Yeah, but this is the story he was talking about. Texas man Larry Pearson sentenced to 70 years in prison for spitting at the police.
I saw that.
Come on, man. Really?
Yeah.
Larry Pearson, 36, was sentenced by a jury of his peers. I bet damn motherfucker on that jury looked like him. To a jury, sentenced by a jury on Wednesday to 70 years in prison after he was found guilty on 2 counts of harassment of a public servant and spitting at police officers. Parsons was arrested in May of 2022 for domestic violence after a victim flagged down an officer The victim told police. Hold on. Where we at? The victim told police that. Oh man, I lost on my story. Oh no, I didn't. The victim told police that Persons hit her several times, and if he did that, he's a fucking piece of shit. But not 70 years. Hit her several times, and that he had a gun. The firearm turned out to be an airsoft gun. A police report at the time stated the victim had multiple visual injuries, so he's an asshole, on her face, and after Pearson was taken into custody, he was upset the victim was not arrested instead. Prosecutors said Pearson started kicking at the doors of the police officer's vehicle. When the officers opened the door to tell him to stop, prosecutors said he spit at both officers during the closing arguments of the sentencing phase of Person's trial. Prosecutors asked the jury to consider a number that would send a message to Person and society. Person had prior convictions of aggravated robbery and continuous family violence. Due to those convictions, the minimum sentence Person could have received would have been 25 years. And instead of giving him 25, they gave him 70.
Damn.
So that's almost like he was they hit him with
Three-striker?
the bit, like a
habitual?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But nigga, that man, the way that they throw around time
To us.
for human beings, for us, like it's the same, like it's like the same thing as like slave trade shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like just you're not a person, bro. You
Well,
just
that's why they kicked the boy out of that courtroom you was in
yeah.
and put him in traffic court.
I don't know if we've ever talked about that on here. Okay, so
I'm about to say, what is that?
all right, well, so when I was 17, I got caught with a bunch of cocaine and a gun, and that lands you in courtroom 20. And at that point in time, courtroom 20 was the most feared drug court in the land. It was a judge by the name of Judge Young, and his predecessor, who's still Jensen.
I think so.
Who still judged from time to time, but like Jensen was the older judge who just came in every once in a while. But Judge Young, Judge Steve Young, I think it's Young, Judge Young. He was the nigga that presided over courtroom 20. This was his thing, bro. And I was scared to death in that motherfucking courtroom, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit around this motherfucker and act like
I wouldn't even
Billy-
look.
Billy
I'd have been in
badass.
court with him, and I wasn't even on. I didn't have a case, and I was like, "What the fudge?"
Bro, listen. All right, well, let me tell you a couple things that I saw while in that courtroom before I tell you what eventually happened with this courtroom. I saw one nigga coming there with gold teeth. The judge looked this nigga dead in his face and said, "How many gold teeth you got in your mouth?" The nigga said 16. He said, "Sounds good to me."
16 years?
He told one nigga, he said, "So let me get this straight. You want to ride on 20s?
I was there for that one.
You in courtroom 20.
And you want to
You
sell
want to
to
sell 20s. We'll stick with that number."
Wow.
One nigga got up. He was dressed clean. You know, he come to court. He dressed clean.
Yeah.
He laughed. The judge laughed and said, "You dressed like you going home." Gave that nigga 15.
Damn.
They tried, bro. Look, I caught that dope ass when I was 17. I beat it when I was like 22, man, 21, 22.
Like 5 years, man.
Yeah, I beat it when I was like 22. Nigga, do you know for the first 3 years, the only deal that they brought to the table was a 32-15. I was 17 years old.
Shit.
17, 18, 19. I was like, I wouldn't, if I took that deal, bro, I wouldn't have came home till I was 32, 33 years old. But they finally, towards the end of my shit, they finally brought me a 4-8, which I was about to sign because I had a little over a year and a half of credit time in jail because I kept violating my bond and going back to jail, and it was 2 for 1.
Okay.
So I really did like 9 months in jail sporadically, but you get the 2 for 1. So I had a little over a year and a half credit time, and I did almost 3 years on house arrest.
Yeah, and then he was doing like community service.
Yeah,
and shit. He did all the classes and shit.
Right. So they tried to bring me a 4 do 8, and the 4 do 8, yeah, 8 do 4, and it would have broke down to me like having to really go sit down for like right around a year, or less than a year, some shit like that.
Right.
Some shit like that. I almost signed it.
It was like 10 months.
Yeah, my lawyer was like, "No, nigga, I got something planned," so he ended up beating it. But so fast forward a little bit down the road, the feds came in and investigated courtroom 20, and ended up because courtroom 20 was giving out more man years than any other court in the land.
Yeah.
And now, mind you, courtroom 20 didn't handle no murders, no. It was just dope cases. So this was a drug court. The feds ended up basically firing Judge Young because of abuse of power. They made this nigga the judge in traffic court. This nigga started sending motherfuckers to the penitentiary for driving. Nigga, they ended up having to fire him from traffic court, bro.
He was terrible.
This nigga was sending niggas to the joint for 2-3 years for driving on suspended and shit.
I feel like when you breaking laws like that, you need to be locked up yourself for doing shit like that to see what motherfuckers really going through.
He gave my cousin 4 years on house arrest.
Yeah, Darius.
Court.
Yeah. Yep.
The habitual driving with offender.
And then, thank God, I haven't been in there recently, the last couple of years, because I got my license and shit back now. But last time I was in traffic court, man, they got this solid ass black judge, man.
Oh, for real.
Listen, bro, I saw the most playerish shit. Dude was in there for driving on suspended. He was about to take this little agreement for driving on suspended, and the judge was reviewing the agreement, and he was looking at his shit, and he said, "Man, hold on." He said, "You come here." Dude came to the front. He said, I know you in here, you're ready to take this like a man, and I appreciate that." He said, "But if you taking any time to figure out what you need to do to get a license," and dude was like, "Well, no, not really." He said, "Come here, man." And he had him come up there, and he turned his computer to him. He said, "Man, if you go pay these 2 tickets
right now,
get a proof of insurance, and go out there and take them this paper that says that you will waive your reinstatement fee, you can get your license back." He said, "If you can do all of that before this court day is over, I will dismiss these charges, and you won't have to do any of this shit you just agreed to do."
That's what's up.
Dude said, "For real?" He said, "Yes." He said, "You can handle all of this out there, and that right there can be done over the phone."
Yeah.
SR22.
Yep.
And that nigga went out there and did that shit, and before I got done with court, he came back in like with the paper, and the judge let him skip in line.
Yeah, of course.
And came in and showed the shit, and I'd like to congratulate you on getting your license, and that's
what's up.
License reinstated.
That's fair than a motherfucker.
Man, look, dude was solid, man.
It's cool.
And to go from what the fuck
That that heinous shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Shit.
Yeah. They was trying to string me up on driving on the last time, because I got deemed a habitual.
Right.
I got deemed a habitual, not even a habitual driver. I got deemed an habitual driving offender.
Yeah.
Driving offender?
Which means, man, I be all over the board with my shit, right?
Didn't they at one point, something was about you being a violent criminal or something?
No. I was about to get there.
Levels to this shit.
So I'm on probation one time, right? And I'm on probation one time, and my probation officer is really acting a fool. But what I'm on probation for this particular time is some real petty shit.
Right.
So I'm not understanding why she's acting the way that she's acting. So I was in drug classes at the time, and I was talking to Miss Evie, my dog, out for counseling. I was in, because I've been through alpha counseling like 7 different times, like me and her, if I understand it. And so I came in that motherfucker, she was like, "Well, what's wrong?" And I told her, I'm like, "Man, my probation officer acting a fool. Like, I'm not late to nothing. I pay all my shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong." She's like, "Who's your probation officer?" And I tell her, she's like, "Well, I know her personally." She said before she decided to become a PO, she wanted to be drug counselor, and she shadowed me for 4 or 5 months. Like I know her personally.
Right.
She's like, I'll talk to her. So, you know, you go see a PO once a month. So by the time I go back to see my PO the next time, she's like just a
demeanor,
bubbling person asking me about my kids and all this. I mean, I'm like, I'm going back and forth with her because I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to, I had to go to Miss Evie's thing 2 days a week, like Tuesday and Thursday. So I go in there and she's like, well, how was your probation meeting? I said, it was great. She's like, yeah, I had to have a talk with her, you know, tell her you're really a good guy and da-da-da-da. I was like, well, what the fuck is wrong? She said, they have you listed in the system as a serious criminal. I said, is that a thing? I said, I've heard like serious, violent, this, that. She said, they have you listed as a serial criminal because there's literally no telling what you might be doing, but it's probably illegal.
Damn. Everything is just all bad with this guy.
Like,
You gotta watch him.
Throughout my career, bro, like if I got caught with something, I didn't sell this. I would move to something else.
Yeah.
Because I never wanted to be a repeat offender.
Right. Right. That makes a lot of sense.
And
I mean, not and on top of like, you know, other shit, you know, like he got pulled over drunk at a gas pump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to fight the police.
Trying to fight the police. He almost got tased.
A few times.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just different crimes. You're like, you don't know. He's a spontaneous criminal.
Spontaneous offender.
Yeah.
She said they have you listed as a serious criminal. I said, what the fuck is that even like? Y'all, they can do that? She was like, yeah. Like basically what it means is, like when you run this guy's name, we don't have a clue what it's gonna be.
But it's something.
But something's illegal.
You know you did something.
It's something. This guy, he is doing
all the
something.
time. He's doing something.
Yeah.
I said, man, that's fucking terrible. Because I told the lady, I kept it so solid with her, man. I said, listen, I don't know why you talking to me like this, ma'am. I said, but I need you to look in your little. I said, because I know you got my stuff pulled up. I said, how many times have I been on probation? She looked at it. She said, about 8. I said, how many times have I violated? She said, none. I said, how many times have I completed? Look at your little computer. She said, 8. I said, ma'am, regardless of whatever you think I got going on, what you do know is you're not going to have no problems out of me and I'm going to finish this.
Right.
There are a lot of other people that I know you have to worry about. I am not one of them.
I feel that. I feel that 100.
I learned my lesson.
I said, no, I told
This
her.
time.
I told her, I said, once I get caught, the jig's up. I'm not trying to go to jail twice for the same thing.
Right. Right. All right, you caught me selling crack.
Yeah,
That's
once
what
I
I'm
get
gonna do
caught, man, the jig's up, bro.
selling pills now.
Yeah,
I told
you
you.
caught me selling crack, then I got a pill case, and you caught me with the pills, I got a weed case, and you caught me with the weed, I was still in car. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna keep it moving, baby.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna catch me for the thing twice. I'll tell you that damn much.
No, nigga. I got caught for some shit twice, but it's in different counties, so it don't count.
And that wasn't always my fault. I
Yeah,
promise you.
I promise you it wasn't. Man, I didn't know if I should make this my vehicle because it's implied, but it's not clear.
Ain't about the old lady, is it?
No. It's about
Mine
the,
is, that was about
it's about the jail in Georgia.
Can't read that.
Hey, you can go to hell. Man,
They chose heaven and hell. Read that, guys.
Oh, I know what you
Going
about to
downstairs.
talk about.
the nigga in Georgia,
Man, them some fake ones on that one.
bro.
But
Like
yeah.
like I said, it's implied.
Yeah.
So until a motherfucker is like proven, I don't want to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I'm just gonna talk about it.
Right.
And we're gonna call it an honorary.
I left it
fecal.
alone, so yeah, that's why cause I couldn't decide what it was either.
We're just gonna call it an honorary fecal.
All right.
To be determined later.
To be
fecal.
yeah. We'll update it.
Weighing a lot more on the fecal than the
it's
not.
teetering. It's teetering.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
Fecal to be continued.
You know how like they be talking to famous niggas about shit they got going on and the deals be done, but they just can't talk about them yet.
Right.
So they be like, I got some real shit coming up, but I just can't tell y'all about it. Them niggas already be having them deals in place. They just can't say nothing. That's how I feel about this fecal nigga. This is gonna be fecal down. But a man died after he was eaten alive by bugs in a filthy Georgia cell.
The bed bugs, weren't they?
No, it's more than
Just
that.
random bugs.
Where he had been held for 3 months.
And
After he died, the cell was so dirty that the workers who entered it wore safety suits to protect them from hazardous materials. A man died in Atlanta jail after being eaten alive by insects and bed bugs. His family's attorney told USA Today on Tuesday. LaShawn Thompson, 35, was arrested for misdemeanor simple battery in Atlanta last summer. Officials said, and taken to the Fulton County Jail where he was placed in a psychiatric wing after officials determined he was mentally ill. According to a Fulton County medical examiner's report obtained by USA Today, Thomas was found unresponsive in his cell September 19th and pronounced dead after failed life-saving attempts by responding local police and medical professionals.
did you see the picture of that?
Yes,
I saw the picture. That shit was horrible.
Okay, so what they trying to do?
Hold on, man. I'm not done, bro.
No, I'm just saying. I understand.
They
You know what I mean? Like,
The
I ain't gonna put my
officers-
mouth on me. Got bugs.
Yeah. The officer stated that it is unknown the last time the deceased was seen as the case continues to be investigated. The October 26th report continues. Basically, no one in that motherfucker even knows the last time anybody went and seen this nigga.
Terrible.
There was no obvious signs of trauma found on Thompson's body, the coroners wrote, but his entire body was covered in bed bugs. The report also goes on to note a severe bed bug infection in the inmate cell in the psychiatric ward. Thompson's case of death, the report shows, was listed as undetermined. But there's a severe bed bug infection listed on the autopsy report. He's covered in bed bugs, but you list the
Didn't they lie?
the cause of death is the report shown as listed undetermined. And I'm with you. They didn't go in there and try and revive that man.
They looked at him and said, fuck him.
They looked at him and said,
Yeah,
oh, hell
that
no.
nigga dead.
Nigga dead.
That's exactly what they did.
Bro, the bed bugs and shit was so motherfucking. Them motherfuckers was just.
They were just all over his face.
Yeah.
And then that room is like somebody overflowed the toilet with a whole bunch of shit.
You know what, man? We
It
gotta.
was just caked up on the walls and shit.
No, because you know.
America has a problem with people. We need to figure out another way to deal with people with mental illnesses.
Yeah, we do.
This is a fact.
Yes, we do.
We need to figure out a way to deal with black people with mental illness.
Yeah.
Because they figured out how to deal with white people with mental illness.
Everybody else with their mental illness, but not us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And Hispanics. Yeah.
Well, because it all, I hate to go deep on shit, but it all boils down to us not being considered people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that's what
What
it
it
is.
boils down to, bro. We're not the same way.
In my line of work, I deal with at least 10 of them a day.
Understood.
Well, the first thing that we have to get under control is, first and foremost, the underlying undertone racism in the medical fields.
Oh, yeah.
If you look into how many black women died during childbirth as opposed to white women, you'll see that there's a dramatic difference because they treat black women like shit. They don't cater to certain pains and things that be really mattering, and by the time they actually take black women serious, it be life-threatening shit going on, and they be dying, which is a real problem. We never had an opportunity to speak about it on here, but the deeper I've looked into that on like some rabbit hole shit, it's a real fucking problem.
I don't know if you ever watched.
Which is why like when I hear like people like having kids with doulas and shit at home, bro, I understand because
Yeah.
nigga, it's a real problem.
Shit, then they inoculating and shit. You don't know what the fuck they inoculating babies with.
Yeah,
Now all these babies just kept growing up having problems.
Yeah,
they doing all that. Then our healthcare here,
Exactly.
how expensive and shit it is.
Right.
You know, you got a lot of motherfuckers. Not all mentally ill motherfuckers are without.
Right.
yeah.
But a large
A large
majority
majority.
And then again,
they're
they don't,
funneled into.
and then they don't have nowhere for them to go.
That's what I'm saying. There's no facilities.
Yeah.
And then if there are facilities, they're ran horrible.
Yeah.
And it's no one wants to actually be there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we got where I work at. There's a girl that literally
I mean,
rain, sleet, or snow, sunshine. She is literally caught at least twice a week walking naked.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, that even goes back to
Humping the bench and shit.
you know the drug epidemic and shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it was okay to have us as crackheads and
Yeah,
fiends
but
running
now
around.
it's a problem.
Now it's a problem. Now we got all these
Y'all the
facilities
fiends.
and these
And
helpful.
the only reason that's happening is because they're dying now.
And it
Because
hit their community.
I
And
said-
now the damn what's the name's over the counter now. For
Yeah,
the,
for Narcan.
yeah, Narcan
Yeah, Narcan,
over the
yeah.
counter now. Like what?
in
But
certain
they got,
bro, in certain we've talked about on here, in certain states and shit, they got places that pass out shit for motherfuckers to get high with clean stuff.
clean needles.
Oh
and-
yeah,
syringes,
they got
yeah.
one like New York and everything too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we do got
That's
one
the,
here.
I was gonna say. I don't know if we got one here, but I know for sure. That's why first New York was like the first
right.
people to do it.
Well, yeah, because the way they figure, man, it's such an epidemic that they trying to control, like at least like the spread of AIDS and shit
Right.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
'cause
right,
motherfuckers
right.
getting high and sharing needles.
Yeah,
If
and you
y'all
ain't gonna
gonna
stop them from doing
yeah,
it, so
nah.
you might as well just give them a better
If y'all
environment
gonna
to do
get
it.
high, at least come get your own needles.
right.
See, that's why I was like, what I was trying to say, but when we was talking about the pregnancy thing, they had I don't know if you ever watched New Amsterdam.
Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah, they had an episode about that,
Yeah.
and then they also had an episode about the drug thing too.
Yeah. No. If you watch New Amsterdam, bro, they be really tackling
Yeah.
a lot of shit. Because,
Yeah.
you know, have you ever seen New Amsterdam?
No, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All right,
check
check
it
it out. It's
Have you
What's
ever
it
seen
on?
Blacklist?
it's
No.
on
Okay.
it's on Peacock, but it's also on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
cool.
the first 4 seasons is on Netflix.
Yeah, they just add the fourth
And then
season.
there's some more
Season
after that.
5 is
It's
on Peacock.
Okay.
But all 5 seasons are on Peacock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you got Peacock, you can watch all 5 seasons. If you don't, you can watch all 4 on there. But it's really good. But what it is it's my bad. It's the first
Public hospital.
public free hospital. And it's a show. It's not real.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. You
Called
me.
in New
I was
York.
about to have some hope.
No. But it's just showing what could be.
Right. How it's supposed to be.
And they're showing them fighting for funding and this and the third, and dealing with real shit, dealing with crazy motherfuckers in the ER, dealing with shortage on funding on psychiatric wards and
Right.
kid wards. It was really good. They really tackling like real life shit, like you
Like
said,
healthcare
racism,
yeah.
healthcare shit. Motherfuckers come in and try and retool it, make it
Right.
like the rest of the hospitals.
So it's
They
kinda-
have to boycott, like the
put
nurses
it-
and shit have to boycott. And
To put it this way, kind of like how the Boondocks is doing it, but in a serious way.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really good.
It's called what?
New
New
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, New York.
yeah. It's like ER, but they're going through the trials and tribulations of having a public hospital where, like, he is walking. Like one episode, he's walking down the street and he sees a homeless lady who's clearly fucked up, and he goes over and he's trying to help her, and she's like, "Don't come over helping me. I can't afford y'all shit." And he like
I've seen something like that.
he like everybody's welcome here. Da, 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 da. So like he goes in there and comes back
Yeah.
out to the street and fixes her. And when he fixes her, she like, shit, follow me. Nigga, she take him down to the little lair where the homeless people was
Yep.
at. Like he got this, he got this. And you had to convince them that like they could come to the hospital and
And get better.
Yeah,
That's
and
what's
then
up.
they like show like diversity inside the as far as the staffing. Like they got a deaf surgeon. They got a gay counselor for like people with mental illness and stuff like that. It's just crazy. It's a whole bunch of it's just a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna say crazy, but you know what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of good stuff to touch on top.
Like they didn't leave. They try not to leave nothing out.
No. He did like when dude takes over the hospital. He's a new like director of the hospital.
Okay.
And like they be having these like hospital meetings, and they're used to like motherfuckers just coming in there, not paying attention to anything that they got to say.
Everybody just do what they do.
And Buddy comes in, and his first question is, "How can I help you?" And like at first nobody took him serious, and then somebody like stood up and said some shit, and he was like, "All right, bet, done." And it was like, "For real? Yeah. Well, we need more books in the kids' section. Sweet. Well, we need more." Like
he came in like Mr. Clark.
That's actually the very first episode.
Yeah, how can I help you? Like, what's wrong here?
And he says that all 5 seasons.
Yeah, like motherfuckers really.
He even had cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. He still was like, "How can I help you?" He worked through all his cancer and shit.
Nah, the show's great.
That's what's up.
Show's great. It's a good show.
I never called in.
I found it on Humbug, man, because I be going You know, when you're looking for shit to binge, man, you look for something with more than one season.
Yeah.
They popped up there with 4. I said, watching it.
That's what happened, yo.
I feel you.
Watching it.
I'm back to old ladies, man, and it's my last current.
I'm all out of currents too, bro.
All right, so this is the stolen from old lady. This elderly woman, 78, loses $350,000 New York home after her neighbor's 35-year-old daughter forged the deed.
Oh.
Yeah, it says a 35-year-old New York woman has been arrested on charges of forging a deed to seize ownership of an elderly woman's house, but she insists she was given the house as a thanks for her caring for her. Ariella Suji, she's 35, appeared in court in the Nassau County on Long Island Friday, pleaded not guilty to forgery and theft. She's accused of paying $10 to transfer the deed of her mother's neighbor's $350,000 home to her name.
Wow.
The owner, 78-year-old Rosemary Micah, claims that she was not informed of the deed transfer in a letter from Nassau County authorities. Micah then called the police. Suji's lawyers said that Micah gave Suji the house as a gift. Says we are vehemently contesting it. We've entered a plea of not guilty. She provided services and she stayed there from time to time as a caring, loving aide. CARE said there is a conflicting evidence that will show Suji did not forge the deed. And she also provides stickers from their visit to the county building on the day the deed was signed over, arguing that Micah was there and willingly handed over the property.
How old was that man?
She was 78. Hold on. Yes, 78 woman, yeah.
She was or is?
Is.
Okay.
Is.
Okay. Well, he said was, and I was like, is she still alive or, you know?
Yeah, so
Well,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, they need to do a mental check on their own.
Also, their next court date,
early stage of dementia,
is next Thursday.
I be really wondering, and I know it's like a bad way to think about it, because sometimes people are just pieces of shit.
They are.
But like when older people get old like that and don't have like nobody to watch over their affairs, I be wondering like, all right. I say this without saying any names. I got a family member who is older and is going through dementia and things of that nature, and her kids are not doing what I think kids should do, and so I get to questioning about why that's happening, and come to find out she was like just a terrible person.
previous to it, and it's just making it worse.
And well, knowing the kids is like,
fuck her.
Yeah. Oh.
So I be wondering, like, when I see stuff like that happening, like, you know, we always feel bad for older people, as we should, because, you know, my rule has always been the two things that are off limits is kids and old folks.
Yeah, babies and old folks.
Babies ain't made it long enough to be bad.
Nope.
And old folks, if they made it all this time, shit, we just gonna have to forget about their bad shit.
Yeah,
like,
they made it.
If a 95-year-old white man copy a nigga, I'ma laugh and give him a high five. You got it. You got damn right, buddy. You got damn rootin' tooth, buddy. We get somebody to change your diaper, man. I'll be back in a second.
Change your great grandkids. I'm gonna change your mixed breed.
Not his diaper.
Yeah, man, I ain't even gonna fuck with him, man. But like, I got a family member that's like, she's in the hospital unattended for so long that they like just sent her somewhere.
Oh shit. Damn.
And like the kids was like, whatever.
Oh shit. That's scary. That's scary.
I'll tell you more about it off mic, but like
It's
it's
all
just,
good.
but like when stuff like that be happening, I be like, man, what type of person was you
That too.
For you,
before?
yeah. And for them to act how they acting now,
Yeah.
like damn.
Cause for, and I know that's not the same across the board.
No,
Some people were great people and just had horrible little descendants. Like I get that, but a lot of times, man, I be like, man,
What did my brother do?
who was this person before they was this sweet ass old lady or this old man? What do they do to people? Like when I see people like discarded by their whole family, and I know that's not the case 100% of the time. Sometimes people are just fucking terrible. So I'm not boxing everybody in YouTube. Don't get to commenting and talking crazy. But like, what took place for motherfucker to even be like, fuck that old ass nigga?
Right.
Because I know like even like some like I don't have any problems with anybody like that in my life.
Either.
But like, if they was a loved one and let's say they did like some traumatic shit to me, if you need me in your elder years, man, I'm a trade. Past that yawn.
My bad.
I was goddamn.
Good thing I don't get high.
That motherfucker went right past you. Man.
It sure
I
did.
glanced over and that nigga was goddamn yawning and fuck my whole speech up.
If I would have looked at him, I probably would have.
My bad.
I glanced over and caught that motherfucker, fucked up my whole train of thought.
Nah, man, I feel you though.
But nah, man, I just be.
That's the truth, though. I always thought about that.
But maybe man, you see like old people and don't nobody care that they died,
Right.
and it always like breaks my soul when I see like, not even like homeless people. Homeless people always break my soul too. But you ever seen like an old lady like walking from the grocery store with like her groceries and
Like,
shit?
where your kids at?
Where's someone at?
Yeah,
So,
where your niece, your nephew, your
There's
kids?
an old lady in my neighborhood, around my neighborhood, and she's in a wheelchair. And she one leg kicks herself to the Family Dollar and back,
Oh shit!
Like
She
so.
got her leg out.
kicking
Doing
herself
it.
backwards. Yeah,
Oh shit!
You know,
so she pushes her.
pushing herself to the store and back. You know what I mean? And I thought about helping her sometimes, but I'm like, should I help her? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna get cussed out if I help her?
I'm keep it funky with you. A lot of times, they don't want your help.
And that part.
A, and then B, there's so many laws out here about that.
Exactly.
You can't ask them about it. You can't.
Nope.
You can't, because it's considered like discrimination. You can get
Yep.
locked up for this shit and everything. You know what I mean?
And that's the reason why I never, like, you know, every
And
time I see her, I
every
be wanting
time,
to help.
every time I'm in my, I just gotta assume that something is wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't ask you.
I'd have to figure it out though. Like I mean, just something as simple as, excuse me, man, could you use my help? Like if she said no, I wouldn't ask her why. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of gotta. I'd have to know.
Understood. Nah, I just left her alone, you know. But you
And
know,
then
you
a lot
be
of
wondering about that.
a lot of people you can't help because if you're helping and something happens, it falls on you.
Yeah.
So now you look like a piece of shit.
Because you enable them to do it.
Yeah, because I had this lady. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She's a little irritating. Every time she gets on my bus, she pisses on my bus. So when I see her getting on my bus, I ask her, "Have you used the bathroom yet?" "Yes, I have." "Where are you going?" She just goes one stop up. "Come on. Get on the bus. And literally, like, if I wouldn't have said nothing to her, literally from that one stop up,
She'd have peed on your bus.
she'd have peed on my bus.
Oh my goodness.
But when she's getting on the bus, she's screaming help. I can't help her. I can't help you, ma'am. She's crying. Oh God, help! She has a little walker. She needs a wheelchair.
Okay.
But she has a little walker, and she's screaming, oh, help. I said, I can't help you, ma'am. And she does it from stop to stop. And I'm like, and when she gets off the bus, she says the same thing. I say, you know I can't help you. You want to let the ramp out? Have a nice day. Pull off.
So you can't help nobody, like if you get a passenger
If I
in a
get
full wheelchair,
if I get somebody, I can strap them in.
and that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Ask them if they need a seatbelt. That's it. And as far as that, everything else, no, because
Because it's so many.
it's so many. Like it's like a thin line because I can help them, and something happen to them, and
It's
it
your
be on me.
responsibility.
Yeah, and if I help, and if I'm helping them, and something happens to me,
Yeah.
it falls
Now
on
you're
me
a
too.
liability, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a liability now.
Damn.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know, red flags.
Yeah.
So, somebody ran over another co-worker's foot. Yeah, for 3 months, had to get surgery.
Mm.
Just backing into the thing, trying to so you get strapped in.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit ugly.
Just helping out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to help. It really wasn't trying to help. You just trying to
Do the right thing.
do your job, strap
Right.
them in and pull off.
And you could.
Crazy.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I just be wondering sometimes, back to my original, but I just be wondering sometimes what people was
Before they are.
before they are.
yeah. I feel you.
Because you know, like, all right, I had a neighbor. Rest in peace, Mr. Vaughn. And Mr. Vaughn was always real cool with me, right? Always real cool with me. But I used to always question.
Back here?
No, next door. Mr. Vaughn was next door when it was the daycare.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Vaughn was always real cool with me, but I always caught the vibe that when he was younger, he was a piece of shit. Because there's no way in the world you make it through all these years in life and you don't have not one friend come visit.
Not a family member.
His brother used to come see him, but his brother ended up dying of cancer, but that was it. Like, he was married to the lady next door, and all the family over there was, like, introduced to me as his family, but they were her family.
Gotcha.
And, I mean, they were his family because they were married.
Of course.
But,
But
like you don't have a single, like an
blood.
old buddy, like a friend. There's a few of my old heads that live on this street. Like, take Ballhead, for instance. Nate and them still come through and see these niggas.
Oh, sure.
Nate was, man, I was down there drinking a beer with Nate 2 days ago.
We don't even drink beer.
No. But fucking, but Nate. Nigga,
Right.
To put it in perspective, there's a nigga that lived down the street from me named Ballhead. Ballhead moved in when I was...
You had to be, if you was 15, I was 17.
No. That was before that, bro. He moved in before when we was playing basketball and shit. We wasn't driving yet.
No, you right. So it was probably.
I was 11. You was like 13.
Yeah, you right.
I'm 38 now. I guess they moved in when I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
And he got homeboys that still pop in and visit him.
Right.
Like, even like homeboy, his nigga Debo. Debo don't even live in Indiana no more. But when he's in town, he swing down and so Mr. Vaughn was always real cool with me. But I be looking at this nigga like, bro, you damn near 75 years old and don't nobody from and you lived here your entire life. Don't nobody swing from the other side of town or around the corner and come see you.
It's like Mr. Cooper.
Yeah. But that's why I be wondering. Like, we see him as just old niggas,
Right.
but they had a life before they was
Right.
the jovial old band that we meet. Because a lot of times, you know, the niggas to learn their lesson in life, and now they different niggas from when they was.
They changed up there.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's cool.
Did magic tricks, man. He didn't ever have no family come over there either, though.
No, but he had his wife, and they was happy together, and my man was cool as hell, man.
Mr. Claude.
Mr. Claude.
Yeah.
They did magic tricks.
Man, we had this old white man. He lived a
Man,
few
he
houses
didn't care
down.
who you were, boy. He's gonna pull a quarter out from behind your ear.
Yeah, nigga. You could be out that motherfucker with dreads, an AR hanging off your shoulder.
He gonna walk up to you, pull a
15,
quarter out
20
behind
gold
your ear.
teeth in your mouth. He go, hey, what's that, young man? He gonna pull this motherfucking...
Same quarter.
But it was cool, though, because what happened was Mr. Claude lived in this neighborhood before it went sour.
Okay.
And it was just one of those situations where him and his wife bought a home, and their house was nice, and the neighborhood was just getting badder and badder and badder. But Mr. Claude didn't go nowhere until it was time for them to, like, fully retire.
Yeah.
He had an RV so big, he had to, like, clear out room on the side of his house, like, park it along the...
Fence line.
Yeah, but, like, Mr. Claude, bro, this old white man, button-up shirt, khaki pants, dress
Every
shoes.
day.
Every day. Man, bro, he would come outside. We would be on the corner trapping. We would be on the corner selling crack, weed, and amphetamines. And my nigga would come out there and talk with us and do magic tricks.
Mm-hmm.
But in turn, though, he had it figured out because in turn, his house was safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one ever.
His house was safe.
He came out and communicated. He came out and socialized with everybody.
We
just
never
wasn't
worried about it.
uptight.
We never, and you know, later on down the line, you know what I'm saying, he never called the police on us and
Nope,
everything.
we be
And
outside
come to
doing
find out,
crazy shit.
and come to find out, the person that we was doing that stuff with, his
His
mama
mama was the one calling the police on us. And she was out there buying shit from us and everything. And we go in there and get high and call the police.
I'm not playing. One day, I ain't gonna lie, I had 2 different kinds of drugs on me. And, well, yeah, let's put it like that. And she wanted to see him, so I brought him over there, and she picked the one she wanted. And as soon as I left the house,
Call the police.
the police was pulling up. I had them in my back pocket.
Told us he had drugs. Told him he had drugs on him.
Damn.
What saved us? At that time,
I got you.
huh?
I got you.
Go ahead.
I'll take it from here.
Okay.
So boom. They used to pull up on us all the time because we had the block jumping. But we had this system. We would take the thing like imagine the thing you take like dig stumps with,
Yeah.
but smaller. And we would take plugs out of the yard
Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about
and we would
that.
fill them with drugs and we put shit over them.
Like you get a McDonald's bag and you put it over your hole.
Right.
Yeah, I get the lawn chair and put it over my hole.
And I'll get the Skittle wrapper or something. Stuff in
These
my
are
hole.
our holes. These holes is filled with drugs, but they filled with drugs.
Right.
So every time they would come and search us,
Y'all had nothing on you.
we never known us. So this particular day, and because I was filthy too, but not for the reason he was filthy. He was filthy because he was taking drugs across the street. I was filthy because I had just pulled up and I had went and bought.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you
Yeah.
So I had some on me. But me and him, I've got Casper across my stomach. He's got Doughboy across his stomach. They used to pull up and fuck with us so much. This particular day, they had a fucking, like a rookie with them or something. And lady was like, and these two right here, show them your stomachs.
They came. I'm like, what? They came and pulled our shirts up.
Show them your
This is
stomachs.
Doughboy. So if you see him out on the street, this is Doughboy. You see him out on the street, this is Casper.
Verbatim, the cop goes, they never have anything on them, so we're just going to let them go. But it's like 6 of us out there, so they searched them niggas and just let me and him go in the house. I'm not exactly sure what Cuz had on him. But
I had 2 ounces on me.
I had some crack and shit on me. I had some crack and some weed on me. Nigga, they just let us walk in the house with the shit. Because they're so used to pulling up and us not having nothing. And they ain't even know that day was the jackpot.
Mm-hmm. They had us that day. They had us
Dead to
clients
fucking
and
rights.
dead to rights. There was nothing we could do about it. Boy, I walked in that house so fast. Mm-hmm.
Crazy fucking times.
Hell yeah.
Crazy fucking times.
Like that one time.
Which one time?
My dumbass brother did something to Carriage House.
Nigga, listen. Quick story, then we're gonna go to break, come back and hit you on the Florida man. Hey, quick story, then we're gonna go to break, come back and hit you on the Florida man. This nigga brother bled a nigga to death, but he decided to shoot up some shit.
The one I met?
You know James.
Oh, you only got one. I ain't know.
I got
You
two
got two.
brothers.
You got
Okay,
two.
yeah, okay. So
Yeah, 'cause
when
you
I'm
met
at,
then. Yeah. 'Cause you
okay.
met. Okay, yeah, boom. So at this particular time, I'm on house arrest. But you know, when you're on house arrest, like you can't. This is before GPS. It's years.
You couldn't leave out the house, could you?
Well, I was on a pass, but you
you
can't
work.
come home on a pass
Oh.
because they read that you're home.
Right.
So we stopped by his house, so I had a play.
Okay.
I had a two zip play. So I had to stop by his house, use his bench, bag up 2 zips. He had a play. Nigga, we pull up in the driveway, go in the house, bum, 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 put everything the way it's supposed to be, step out the house. We step out the house. It is
cherries and berries.
cherries and berries. For his brother done did some bullshit, and they knew it was him, and his address on his license was that house, even though he didn't fucking live there.
So they came there looking
They're
for him.
coming there looking for him, and cause I had a gun permit at the time, so when they run up, all they know is matching last name, firearm. They're going hard.
On you?
Fuck me up.
They going hard. This how bad they going on this nigga. I got 2 zips in my hand. When they pulled up, I was standing between 2 cars. I was in the driveway. It was between the front bumper and the back bumper of a car. I threw both zips underneath each cars, and I just
I
started.
left mine in the house because I was trying to get him. I was gonna drop him off
Right.
and go bust the moves.
Right.
I just started doing the Homer Simpson backstep all the way from this nigga
I
house.
swear to God, they didn't even know. They didn't even care about him.
All the way from my house to this nigga house to my house. About halfway down the police, I was like, hey, you come back. I was like, you gotta come down here and talk to me. He was like, what? I was like, you gotta come down here. To the police officer, like, follows me down to the crib. And I'm like standing in the yard. He like, what's going on? I said, man, listen, I'm on house arrest. And my time is up.
Yeah.
So I'm home now, man. Like, whatever you need to talk to me about, man, we can do it right here. But I got to be home, bro.
Yeah.
So the police officer kind of laughed and was like, man, I'll come back down here if we need anything from you. And they went back down there and got to fuck with Cuz, and they done fuck this nigga up for no reason. Because he ain't the one they looking for.
You just got the last name.
They
And
just
the
heard-
address.
They just heard my last name. That's it.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn. So
Said my
they
last-
took you in too?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
they just-
When did they
no,
figure
they-
out it
they
wasn't,
just-
he wasn't him?
Well, because
Oh,
they,
I'm
when they
saying when,
finally,
though?
like, out there,
Okay.
they finally got his ID and shit and all that and realized he had
But
a
they
gun
came, they
permit.
ran
now.
up on you and attacked you first.
Yeah,
Damn.
of
They
course.
just ran up, pipes! Nigga, just...
Guns blazing, guns in the air, guns to my head.
And now, mind you, this was like an hour after this incident happened.
And
So
they
they thought they had...
They thought they had him.
and they harassed me.
And they here for like a year.
Yeah.
With just pulling you over. and
No, kicking the door in.
They kicked my
shit,
door
they was on
in.
some Bounty tank shit.
Kicked my door in. Took my drugs.
I saved us off from going to jail one time. That motherfucker came in there and kicked the door in, and they went in the room and they found what they found in the cuz room, and they found some shit, and they was in that motherfucker talking crazy to us, and I picked the warrant up, and the warrant said it was a body search warrant. I said, man, I'm about to call my lawyer. He said, what you mean? It's a body search warrant, bro. This means you can only look in places a body can be at.
Yeah.
I said, what you found in that nigga room was in a dresser drawer. Ain't no grown man in no goddamn...
I heard him go in my dresser drawer.
Yeah, ain't no grown man in no fucking dresser drawer, man. We better call these motherfucking lawyer. Well, don't call the lawyer. Tell us what you know. Man, fuck you, niggas. Every time I take us out of jail.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
They found the shit. Nobody was... Whose is this? Nobody's.
It's yours.
I said, man, yeah, I
What are you
found
doing
that.
with all them drugs? That's yours.
I said, man, from what I know, you found that shit in a dresser drawer. It ain't no goddamn body.
You can fit in there.
And then the other time they got me, we was in,
Nigga, Alf.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got me, we was getting some food at a McDonald's drive-thru on 38th and Post.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled up in the drive-thru, and next thing you know, I said, don't move. He said, "Nigga, you don't move." I said, "Why?" I said, "You got a gun." I said, "You got a gun to your head." He said, "You got a shotgun in your head, nigga." I said, "Oh shit." And my brother, at that time, my plates were registered to my dad, and my brother, and my
junior.
Oh.
And my brother, and my dad got the same.
Oh
last name,
shit.
same name.
Damn. That's terrible.
Yeah, that shit was a wild.
That's scary than a motherfucker.
That shit was a wild time because he evaded their ass for about a year and a half.
Yep.
Year and a half, 2 years. That shit was a wild time. We finally told one of the cops, we was like, bro, listen, because they kept kicking the door in and busting the door down. They don't pay for that shit because they got a warrant to.
Yeah, that's their active duty.
We finally told that motherfucker, bro, just knock twice, man. Give a nigga 15 seconds, man. They ain't even enough time for nobody to hide, bro. Yeah. Just knock twice before you kick this motherfucker in. And we'll open this bitch right up, my nigga. Like,
for real, shoot.
Stop busting this goddamn door jam down.
For real, man, shoot. Had to get going through my homeowner's insurance and stuff.
Yeah. Damn, that shit's crazy, man.
That was $500 a wop.
Whew.
And it was coming every 3-4 months.
They want a nigga bad.
Within them 2 years? Or a year and a half?
Yeah.
They want a nigga bad.
Damn.
And then...
He ended up shaking the shit.
He ended up shaking the shit. He only ended up doing like 6 months.
They chased the nigga for longer than he was in the goddamn joint.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, that's true.
With that being said, we're going to take a break.
He should
Come
drop
back here,
the
Charles
mixtape.
Florida man. He should drop the first day out freestyle.
Yeah.
It's break time.
It's break.
We back.
Back on the scene.
And we back with some motherfucking Florida man.
Florida man.
See, I got Tarzan.
All right, run it then.
Shirtless Florida man found climbing tree like Tarzan after police chase. This happened in Port Orange, Florida. Florida man was found hiding in a tree on Tuesday, 2 hours after allegedly fleeing the Port Orange police.
Why are you looking for that man for so long? Y'all should have gave up.
Jonathan Kaiser, 33, was accused of speeding away from police during an attempted traffic stop, according to the Port Orange Police Department.
And he was an ultimate.
Close.
Unstoppable.
He was close. Police used stop sticks to damage the Nissan Maximus tires. A Volusia County Sheriff's Office aerial unit found the vehicle in the backyard where Kaiser and his passenger, Caitlin McCartney, 31, abandoned it.
She's going to tell anyway. She sounds like she's snitching.
McCartney was arrested nearby, according to the Port Orange police. She was charged with resisting without violence, possession of paraphernalia, and a probation violation.
She's already on papers.
So she probably did tell.
He up there.
The nearby Edgewood Police Department's K-9 unit was called out to the area to search for Kaiser. They found him hiding up a large oak tree about 2 hours later. Damn.
So why are you looking for so long?
He should have got down and got to moving.
I know you heard nigga.
He need to team up with the nigga from Memphis.
Right.
Body camera showed officers telling Kaiser to come down from the tree and warning him not to run away, or they would send a canine Draco after him.
Send him there, nigga.
Come get me.
Kaiser moved down toward the end of the branch, appearing to run away in the tree, as one officer described it over his radio. Said he's literally in a tree right now, trying to climb it like Tarzan. Shortly before Kaiser was caught on camera failing to swing from one branch to another.
Oh, he fell.
Damn.
He tried it.
He dropped to the ground after dangling from the branch for a few seconds and tried to run away from officers, but was subdued by the K-9 Draco.
He tried it.
He was taken to Volusia County Jail, where he was charged with fleeing or attempting to elude police, driving with a suspended license, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, leaving the scene of a crash with property damage, and 2 counts of resisting police without violence.
6 months.
They load them charges up on you, boy.
6 months.
They'll drop all that shit down to like 1 count of fleeing.
Oh yeah.
That's how
They'll
they
take
do.
They'll take the worst of the charges.
When sometimes don't even be the worst.
Yeah.
They do most of the time, but a lot of times they it all goes to the capitalism aspect of it.
Okay.
They load you up with charges, make your bail higher.
Oh.
So they get their money so you can bond out.
Right.
Then when it's time to get convicted or take a plea, they'll drop like all that shit down.
Okay.
Like one time I had a DUI, possession of marijuana to distribute, assaulted the police officer, intimidating the police officer, 2 counts of possession of controlled substance, and something else. I pled out to 2 counts of possession of controlled substance.
Okay.
Yeah, dropped all that shit. I got a half a pound of weed. I got a scale. I had baggies. I had a gun. The gun was registered, but I had a gun. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. Florida man found with drugs after being trapped in a porta potty.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Got trapped in the closet.
Collier County, Florida. This is Collier County, Florida. Collier County, Florida.
Oh, Collier.
Collier County, Florida. A Florida man found stuck inside a porta potty was arrested on drug charges after deputies found him screaming for help.
Oh, wow.
The boo-boo smells.
Deputies were called after reports of a suspicious person and someone shouting. When a deputy arrived, a man could be heard yelling loudly. As the deputy got closer, he could hear the screams and saw a foot sticking out of the bottom of the porta potty.
Huh?
Was he stuck in there?
Deputies were able to get the man out of the bathroom and identified him as 34-year-old James Gauss. Deputies said Gauss told them he had gotten his foot stuck in the door.
The door?
Like his foot got stuck in the door. They're like, it's plastic.
Yeah.
The door is shut. Like he slammed the door shut, but his foot was in it. And when his foot was in it, there was so much pressure that he couldn't get it to open no more because it was the physics.
But how did he get it to shut? You gotta do that manually.
He shut it. He shut his foot in the door.
But I'm talking about when you lock it though, unless there's
Did
something.
he have shoes on?
Nah, like he shut his foot in the door, right? So he didn't lock it. But the force of the pressure from his foot being shut in the door.
Oh, like wedged it. Like,
yeah.
I got you now.
So
I'm just trying to visualize it like, huh?
Yeah.
You inside.
His foot was stuck out the
Push,
bottom of that
motherfucker.
Right. His foot stuck in the door. According to them people, once the deputies opened the bathroom door, they found a baggie with a powdery substance, which later tested positive for fentanyl.
Damn.
Shit, threw that down the damn porta potty.
Dumbass.
As
He
well
wasn't giving up that 50.
as well as cocaine.
He was not giving up that 50.
Nope.
Yeah, as well as cocaine.
Oh, it was mixed in or just two different bags?
Two different baggies.
And he's gonna have him a Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gauss faces 2 drug counts. He's been held without bond.
Damn. All because he had to take it down.
He's on that Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, because of his his record. He didn't have bond.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was his record, though?
Well, if you like don't come to like traffic court appearances, any type of failure to appear, they'll stop giving you a bond because they can't trust you to come back.
Oh,
Right. You become a flight risk, right? Yeah. That's what they be talking about on Bounty Hunter Tank.
Yeah, they just leave you in that motherfucker until
you either get convicted.
yeah. Which is one of the reasons throughout my many cases I always came to court. Because what y'all won't deem me as a flight risk, nigga. Give me a bond.
Right.
You just be in there, man, little bogus ass charge, man. They won't give me no bond. Nigga, the last time they gave you a bond, you didn't come to court.
Come back,
Stupid.
You got picked up on a bench warrant. You did, nigga. Yeah,
That
it's
adds
like criminal credit.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying.
If we give you a loan and you never pay it back, nigga, we're not giving you
Not
another
giving
loan.
you
Ever.
Yeah. You're unfit.
Yeah, it's criminal credit, nigga. If you got locked up, and we decided to let you bond out or release you on your own recognizance, and then you don't come back to court, the next time we lock you up for something, we'll just keep you and ensure that you're here to go through the proceedings.
Makes sense.
Yeah, can take your ass to court.
We got you where we want you.
They
They're gonna keep you.
They done doubled up bonds on me. They got locked up and my bond revoked and got new bonds because they know I'm gonna show up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that thorough, man.
Yeah, it's nigga.
Stay consistent.
It's criminal credit, nigga. You can be broke than a bitch and fill out a credit application, get a credit card.
What they say? You said, fix it.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, we get slap happy, y'all.
I got Masked Man. Masked Florida man attacked sleeping man outside Volusia Bank. Oh, Volusia's popular today.
Mm-hmm.
So, Volusia County, a Deltona man was arrested after stabbing a man who slept outside of a bank. David Vasquez, 54, attacked a man outside of a Bank of America on April 8th. The victim was a 73-year-old man with no permanent address, so he was homeless. He was sleeping near the bank's door when he woke up to a masked man stabbing him.
Jesus Christ.
According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office,
that nigga up.
like Dauphine Willie, poke, poke, poke. It says the victim was stabbed in the chest. He had multiple defensive wounds on his hands and forearms as he grabbed the blade of the knife and fought off Vasquez. The victim called 911 and deputies arrived 3 minutes later. Damn. He told deputies that he was able to grab his attacker and wrestle him to the ground. During the skirmish, the mask was briefly pulled away from the suspect's face. The suspect then fled northbound from the bank. And the police said the victim reported that he didn't know anyone who would have a reason to attack him.
It's my mind and my business, man.
Yeah, so a K-9 unit tracked the suspect north of a Cumberland Farms gas station parking lot.
What was his name? Colt?
They don't say yet. Oh, they said it earlier. Hold on.
It's the same dog?
Oh. Nope, they didn't give him no name.
Okay.
It just says a K-9.
I know the other one named Draco.
Yeah,
so
Draco, yeah.
So I figured Colt or Smith & Wesson or something.
It says a K-9 tracked the suspect north, where video of surveillance captured a person in the area who matched the victim's description of the suspect. It says through the video through that video and other camera footage, they identified Vasquez, who had a distinct limp to his walk. He was also shown in a black 2012 Dodge Journey. On April 14th, deputies found Vasquez driving the Dodge in Deltona, and he was taken into custody on unrelated charges of failure of a convicted felon to properly register.
No, so he's a pedophile or something, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, what else you got to register for?
They said he also got a search. They also got a search warrant on him on April 14th for his home. It says in the washing machine, deputies found blue jeans spattered with blood on both legs, and the jeans matched those that the suspects in the surveillance videos they found.
Dumbass yesterday. He did it on Tuesday.
Damn. They said they found a large red stain on the front hanging in a closet on a jacket, and says the jacket was also seen in the video, where they also found several knives in the ski mask. And Vasquez's criminal history includes 36 felony arrests.
Damn.
He denied being part of the attack. They said no specific motive has been determined, and it has not found a connection between Vasquez to the victim.
Yeah, he got mad. That nigga was taking nap time.
Yeah, he's charged with attempted murder and taken away to jail with no bond.
Well, shit, 36 charges. Jesus Christ. Man's been in jail for
Felony charges.
Huh?
Yeah,
How many
36
been
felony
convicted of? Because you got 36, you had to be convicted of a couple of motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah.
I like the end of Florida man.
No, I got one.
Oh, you got another Florida man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Florida man charged with throwing a hot dog at St. Pete's officers.
He threw a hot dog.
Pimmons County, Florida.
Hot.
A new
Welcome to the Frank Stand Airmail.
A Newport Ricky man was arrested on felony charges Saturday after authorities said he threw a hot dog at officers who were warning him of violating a city ordinance. Officers said Jason.
I can't eat a hot dog without a bun.
He was selling hot dogs. He was selling hot dogs. They told him to stop. Officers said Jason Stroll, 47, of Newport Richie, ignored the warnings and continued to sell hot dogs in the roadway Saturday after his street closure permit ended. If it's 12 a.m., street closure permitted. So he had a permit to sell hot dogs till noon, till midnight.
To midnight. So he kept selling them.
He kept selling hot dogs.
Trying to get that bread.
Stroll was asked to put the hot dogs down, but authorities said he continued his attempt to sell them. Stroll then became extremely upset before he initially threw a hot dog at officers. Documents added. The officer was in full police uniform at the time of the incident.
Take this, sissy.
Stroll was charged with battery of the law enforcement officer resisting arrest.
Like that commercial. Mustard.
Gross ass shit, man.
Stroll was charged with battery of the law enforcement officer resisting arrest without violence. If convicted, he could face up to a minimum of 3 years. He has been currently released on his own recognizance.
My thing is, how do you resist arrest unviolently? I mean,
snatching away.
Yeah. So we took time out of our day to try to figure out exactly what that meant. Because we've had more than one story on this motherfucker where people have resisted arrest without violence.
Non-violent resistance.
And I'm assuming that just means like get off me instead of like get off me.
Right.
I mean, do you know you
get off me?
You can lift the house and you gonna push me. Man, you sleepy, man. Push me that hard. Gave me your glass, you big motherfucker.
That's it for Florida, man.
Alrighty. I have no positivities for the
I got one.
segments.
It goes to a young man. This pen got glitter in it. It's been bothering me the entire time.
I'm doing the gel pens, yeah.
Man, it's fucking glitter.
That's why you can read it.
I'm having a hard time,
Because it's shiny.
Makes everything better.
Make it shiny.
Shiny.
Makes everything better.
I don't know where we got that.
I don't know.
It's like a cartoon.
No.
No, we should do that shit at the jewelry store.
Then we had the jewelry store.
Everybody clean the jewelry. Shiny.
Makes it better.
Shitty ass repair. We look at each other like shiny. They don't say shit.
Buff it out.
Yeah, buff it, motherfucker out. Motherfucker look like chewed dog shit.
Well, I have a booger on the ring. I don't fuck with this nigga music, but this is dope. Lil Durk gives Howard University $350,000 in scholarships and grants.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, Lil Durk has announced the development of the Durk Banks Endowment Fund in collaboration with Amazon Music through Howard University. Durk is also providing 2 students from Chicago with $50,000 scholarships to attend Howard University.
I was just about to say something. I'm like, why do people get rich and famous and don't go back and do shit like that to their family?
It's for Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? For their city. You know what I'm saying?
It's for Chicago.
I know. That's what I said. Okay, I was just about to say that. Like,
he gave. You know, he's an honorary Atlanta nigga now. He gave the money to Howard, but he has stipulations in the money that they have to
do with it. Yeah.
Allow access to some niggas from Chicago.
Okay. Makes sense. Opening floodgates.
Nobody from 63rd.
Nobody from 63rd.
There was that Tuckerville.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about their politics. I just know the niggas don't fuck with 63rd. So yeah, that was my melanated man. It was Durkio. I hate that nigga's music. I don't know why he's famous.
Durkio's? That's his cereal's name.
That's what Durkio. That's what he calls him. Sometimes.
Yeah, he made a cereal called Durkio's.
I do not fuck with that nigga's rapping abilities, man. I ain't heard not one rap song that I like of that nigga.
You
I ain't
heard
heard
that guy? What happened to Virgil?
I do like that song.
Let's see.
Corrections. Oh my God.
What happened to Virgil?
But that's one. It's late in his career. So usually when I hear that nigga come on my like playlist and all that shit, man, I change that shit so quick.
Definitely do. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? People like him. That's all right.
Hey.
That's my opinion. You pay your bills,
I'll
so why you
listen, I
worry
ain't
about
buying
it?
it.
Honorary black excellence, man. Dude named Mike Rashid. He's a influencer and gym nigga. He came under CT Fletcher.
Okay.
He's got this pre-workout and supplement line.
Beast?
Ambrosia.
Okay.
It's all natural.
There's another one called Beast.
Yeah, Mike Rashid's is all natural. It's called Ambrosia. And the pre-workout is derived from mushrooms. And I took,
Microdosing.
man, nah.
No?
But it's these special kind of mushrooms that allow muscle and blood and shit like that to flow properly. And I took this motherfucking pre-workout a couple weeks ago. Bro, I've been in the gym for years. I have never in my life had a pre-workout that felt like this. It was a fucking amazing. It's called Kinetic.
Okay.
And it's nigga, good lord. So just shout out to him for making that shit.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, big shout out.
Yeah, shout out Mike Rashid, nigga. That's all my melanateds.
All right.
And we doing it for the mans. I don't have a fecal, so we're
got,
riding on your back.
all right, I got 2 of them, man.
It's all 1 p.m., folks.
They're not that bad, but they one of them is, but not really. It's
I
called
can make it bad.
Playground,
Don't worry about it, y'all.
Playground Death.
What the fuck? How is that not that bad?
Right.
I'll let you read, because that title sounds fucking terrible.
Teachers thought a 5-year-old who collapsed during recess was playing dead.
Oh.
Then they left him there for 8 minutes.
So how was that not that bad, bro? We're not gonna let PM keep doing this. He always, there's nothing easy, there's nothing rough. And now it's a dead 5-year-old on the playground.
You're an asshole, man. You're an ass. You're a regular Richard Cranium.
Jesus Christ.
Golly.
Not a Richard Cranium. I
Yes.
never heard that one. That's a good one. They left him for 8 minutes with the delay costing his life.
It just keeps getting worse.
So,
Bro, how was that not this bad?
It was sarcasm.
All right.
A 5-year-old.
He obviously doesn't know how to be sarcastic, guys.
Nah, I got dark humor.
Jesus
A
Christ.
5-year-old boy who teachers thought was playing dead during school recess was left unconscious in the playground for 8 minutes and died 2 days later of a rare heart condition.
Jesus Christ.
Now, on the anniversary of his collapse, his parents are suing the town of West Hartford and its Board of Education. They claim that educators could have saved his life if they acted sooner, as anybody else would think.
Well, he thought he was acting.
Sounds like it to me.
Yeah, Romeo Pierre Louis was playing freeze tag.
Why they named that boy Romeo? They set him up for failure off Jump Street.
He was playing freeze tag in his Connecticut elementary school in April 22 when he suddenly collapsed. Teachers at the Charter Oak International Academy thought he was playing dead, but when they checked on him 8 minutes later, they realized he wasn't breathing.
Did he get tagged and they thought he was froze dead?
They never said that.
I mean, I'm just asking questions.
I'm just saying they never said that.
You trying to hold it in?
I'm trying to hold it in.
You're an asshole. Dickhead.
The lawsuit states that other children told the teachers about Louise but their warnings were ignored. It says Luis was taken to the Connecticut Children's Hospital, where, despite significant and extensive efforts to save his life, he died 2 days later. An attorney representing Luis's parents told the Washington Post that the death was completely and totally avoidable. Let's see.
Who are they putting it on?
That's
what
what I'm trying to
teachers?
find.
Yeah.
Oh, so the lawsuit claims that the teachers were negligent in multiple ways.
They left this nigga out there because thought he was played out. He'll wake up.
Yeah.
When y'all gonna unfreeze Louise?
But fuck, even that though, like it says, according to the Post, other children in the playground thought he was pretending to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? Teacher checked on his condition after a child told him that he was acting strangely. It says then the nurse.
So this nigga ain't sleep, man.
Yeah, then the nurse tried to resuscitate him using chest compressions and a defibrillator without success. So they should have known. So why did it take 2 days to figure out what was going to happen to this young man? But that's fucking crazy. Fuck them teachers. Oh shit, my bad. I know I got another one. I forgot. This one ain't that bad either. It's not.
Okay.
This one's not
being sarcastic.
This one's not. It's just shitty. It says, I call it the rollback. It says 2 arrested for rolling back car mileages at dealerships. This happened in Owensboro,
Not on the streets. Not in Gary, Indiana.
It says 2 people were arrested months after investigators received a complaint about a car dealership in Owensboro, Kentucky, rolling back.
No, you didn't.
Rolling back mileage before reselling cars. It says in a new release, the Owensboro police said that in February, investigators received information that Discount Motors had reportedly been rolling back odometers on cars before they resold them. Police say investigators looked into the complaint and found that the owner, Eddie Howard, and salesman Donald Adams were reportedly involved in the fraud. It says on Thursday, investigators executed a search warrant at Discount Motors and seized about $350,000 in cash, 3 guns, and 100 oxycodone pills, 2 cars, and electronic devices believed to have been used in the fraud. Howard, 63, and Adams, 60. You know, they said, fuck it, they putting this on their bucket list. Were both arrested.
They were both 60?
Yeah, one was 63, the other one was 60.
Damn.
They have been charged with first-degree trafficking in controlled substances, 20 counts of tampering with motor vehicles, motor home odometer, and prescription-controlled substance not properly contained. Whoever wrote this fucking article, fuck you. They said that both of the men have previous criminal records.
They was getting it in though.
They said fuck it, we putting this on the bucket list. We're getting rid of all these motherfuckers. We're gonna retire, go to Vegas, fuck some whores. Mae West can sit on his face.
Fuck some whores.
You know.
Sounds like a motherfucking plan to me.
Yes, sir.
All right now.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened? What you talking about?
You said a plan. He said yeah. I said all right now.
What you was talking about?
Huh?
Come again, say what? Huh?
Come again, say what?
Come again, say what?
Come again, say what? What?
How come every time somebody say something to you, you get like you can't hear it? It's my mama, nigga. What? Mama's nasty. When I came out, she had birth. She hit me with a herpes and it hit my ear. Y'all ain't never seen that movie? Yeah, out there it is again, yeah.
Listen, the other day, someone to come again say what the other day, I came home from the gym and I opened the fridge to get my muscle milk and my salad that I put in there. And there was a glorious Big Mac box sitting right in the middle of the fridge. And I saw somebody must have had McDonald's and not ate their Big Mac and saved some for later. So I opened the top and it was a full Big Mac.
Oh man!
Someone DoorDashed the Big Mac, ate the fries and shit. Decided they wasn't full. Decided they was full. Put the Big Mac in.
Nobody put their name on it or anything.
Nope. So I popped that bitch in the microwave and then the air fryer. Get a little toasty, let the bun get a little crisp. And I fucked that Big Mac up. So fast forward a few hours down the road, when the kids come in, as you you saw this evening. My kids are very entertaining.
They need a reality show, bro.
Atlanta comes in. She goes to the room. She goes to the kitchen. She makes a very small bowl of syrup. Very small bowl of syrup. I open the door. She goes, Dad, where's my Big Mac? I said, say what? Say, huh?
Did you go get another Big Mac?
No. She said,
damn. Piece of shit.
He gave him side eye.
They both piece of shit right here. Eat his food.
She said, my Big Mac. I said, what it look like?
Damn.
She said, you know what a Big Mac look like?
How many Sesame seeds was on the bun?
I said, I'm unclear. I said, did it have pickles, onions, and lettuce? Maybe some secret sauce.
No, I eat that, man.
I said, I've never seen that before. I don't even know why I know the ingredients.
Had 2 all beef patties, lettuce, pickles, onions, and sesame seed bun, Dad.
She went back to the room. I heard her. She said, y'all know what y'all dad just did? I said, now they dad. She said, yes. And she said, I'm on DoorDash right now, Dad. I need you to send me such and such. I said, for what? She said, for the Big Mac. I said, say what? Say, huh?
What is that?
Your Big Mac. I seen a Big Mac.
I seen a Big Mac. Get it twisted. That did not replace that Big Mac.
Oh, damn, man. You could have replaced the baby Big Mac.
I did not replace that baby Big Mac. That Big
So
Mac.
that'll make you a piece of shit.
That Big Mac was over, just like this episode.
Oh, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off.
Yeah,
Don't mute me.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Say what? Say, huh?